Welcome back to the morning show here on XL7. It's Friday morning, and smidge late, but
Smidge late.
it is time for This Week in Real Estate.
I had to kind of change the screen because usually we have guest, Bob Zador of the Z Team. And it kind of weird because I didn't want to put guest host.
Morning,
So
Coach.
just put Bob Zador on there. We're fine.
You guys over here.
Here we are.
Coach is
That's
here.
okay.
Yeah.
Coach is here. We're
But-
installing. We're good.
We're going to talk a little bit about real estate and different things. And we started this morning talking about how much you guys are involved in the community
Yes,
and
sir.
how much of a difference that makes when you're looking at a realtor. And people don't necessarily know, they go to a place and they're visiting or they're whatever. And when you call a realtor that's that involved as you guys are, you guys can explain how it is to live here.
Well,
to
because
me,
we've done
that's
it. See,
important.
that's the whole thing. We've done it. We've made
Yeah.
that move. We've moved from the big city. We've come here. We've changed, and we've moved a couple times since we've been here. We've lived in different places, had different experiences, and we can help people to find that, help people to live their dream.
And
if
that's
they
the
come
thing
down.
when you're looking at retiring and you're looking at moving here or wherever it is, you need to know what it's like to live there.
Yep.
You need to be happy where you're at. And sometimes taking a vacation, you don't really get the full grasp of everything because you're doing your little things that you do, whether it be fishing or hiking or whatever, and everything seems fun. But you need to know what it's like to actually live here, and you've made that change. And
Oh, yeah.
and that helps when people are looking at that, and you can kind of explain and drive them around. And here's our nightlife. This is what we've got.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it, yep.
But to me, I couldn't be happier to live here. I mean, this is
Well, it's the best
God's
thing that
country.
ever happened to us. Yeah.
God's
And
country. by
Jason's
far.
happy too. God's country. I mean, that's the deal. That is the deal.
And it's kind of, I always find it kind of funny as a lot of the kids growing up here will go to college and kind of move out, and for long they're trying to come back. But you need to live a little. I get it.
You
and-
should.
Yes.
You should, because sometimes we get too insulated here, and we forget that there is a whole other world out there that that is affected by things that we do here. We're affected by what goes on out there. We think that we're in our cocoon, and we all feel safe here, but there is another world out there.
Yeah, there is.
It can be challenging for some people, like you say, not enough shopping, not enough things to do. You run up to Springfield for a day, run up and we'll go to Eureka Springs and have lunch. Just take a ride, because the rides are nice. That's the bigger part of it. People don't realize, when you tell them it's an hour and a half drive, they're thinking like trying to get from south side of Chicago to O'Hare Airport. And it's, it's all trucks and everything. You're just looking at
Spend an hour and a half
factories
in
everything
traffic.
else. Yeah, and that's not the case here. We don't think anything had taken a quick jaunt. During COVID, we'd run up to Culver's and get, because everything was to go. And we'd drive up to Culver's just to get out of the house and see stuff and get some ice cream, a burger, and go from there, just to change.
Yeah, I mean, then you get used to that here, and it's something that you will. To me, I enjoy. If a trip to Branson, it's nothing. It's beautiful
Yeah.
scenery.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to have a whole lot of traffic. You have a couple towns where you're going to run into a little bit, but I mean, for the most part, it's the scenery, it's the drive, it's the.
Exactly.
I
It's
took
the
a drive
journey.
yesterday to Marble. You know where Marble is?
Yeah.
There's a little gas station there. I was meeting a guy over there, so took a drive over to Marble and just kind of enjoyed my drive and my trip over, and that's just how it is to live here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. and it's great. We're happy to be here. We're happy to help all the people that we've helped. We look forward to helping new people. I mean, every day is a new challenge, trying to help them find the right home for the right time of their life, to be able to bring them into the community, and some people to not bring them in talking to them and seeing what it is they're looking for, and to be able to just tell them that's something that we can't really help you with. We don't have that here, and to be upfront with them. And it's never, we've never been in a situation where you better buy this house, or you better.
Yeah.
We help people make good, informed decisions, and that's the most important thing that we do. Helping you make the decision whether you're planning on leaving, you've got trying to downsize, you're moving out because you got a better job, you're raising. So all of a sudden you realize you got kids, and in the house, the little 2-bedroom that you bought to begin with, now you need a 3-bedroom. You need someplace to be able to put a set of bunk beds in, whatever the situation is. And we're here to help people, and we help people with that every day. Linda, myself, Sam McMaster, Darlene Clark, Reese Tubbs, April Bentley, we are here as a team to do that, to help people get to where it is they want to be, and that's just so important. And we've been doing this for a while. I mean, no, I wasn't born here. I can't take lineage back to a long time ago. But I can say that in the 20 years that we've been here, it's been a good full 20 years. We've been very active in the community, like Scooter was saying. We're involved in a bunch of different social things. I'm on the Chamber of the Board of Directors at the Chamber of Commerce. We've been members of the Chamber of Commerce pretty much since we started. It's been a good community to be part of. And like I say, we get up in the morning and take a look out the window and go, thank you, Jesus, for getting us here and getting me out of the city. And I had told some guys a while ago when I was at the United Center, I went back up for a hockey game, and I saw them, and I told them, I says, I'll live 10 more years down in Mountain Home, as opposed to if I stay up, and not just 10 years, but 10 good years.
I can see that.
Here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there's no question.
I can see that.
No question.
Yeah, I've lived in a lot of areas, and Illinois was one of them, Bolingbrook, Illinois, and then Memphis, Tennessee, and man, it does feel like your life is different here than at the bigger cities, and the pressure and the hustle and bustle and everything that's on you, and I love that aspect. I really, really do.
Yeah, we were down in Biloxi last weekend, and I drove some of the family over to New Orleans who had never been to New Orleans. And the traffic was horrendous. LSU was playing, and that was actually Veterans Day was being celebrated that Friday. So it was a 3-day weekend for a lot of people, and it was packed. And I was like, yeah, I remember why I left. So I ended up in a parking spot. I dropped them off, and I ended up in a parking spot, a tow zone, and I just sat there in the car. And I said, when you're ready, call me. I drove
Let me know.
Picked them up, and
there you go.
We went back and took care of the rest of our thing.
You got a little peace of mind in the meantime, and chill.
It worked out great. They saw things that they hadn't seen before. That was the important part. But to get back to why we're here and what we do, and how we do it. We run our business is about helping you make good decisions, whether you're buying, selling, showing numbers of houses, and the numbers of houses are up. There's over 300 houses on the market right now, and we haven't seen that for some time. So there's a little more competition in some areas. Sometimes it's just better to have people that want to come to look at houses. They want to see more houses rather than fewer. So that's part of it, is working out. Interest rates are dropped this past week. Chris sent me and I had it and I lost it. This thing is making me nuts.
Gotta love technology.
Yes, indeed. Chris Ansari, friend of the show, friend of ours. The interest rates this week for a 30-year fixed are 6.87 with the 1% origination fee. But for the VA, FHA, and rural development, they're all at 6.37 with 1% down. So they did come down. That's down quite a bit. So I think that we'll see some pressure on the houses again. That 300 number will probably fall behind that because the mortgage applications are up as well. And I think that we'll continue along that path of as the rates drop a little bit, more of the houses will get sucked back up because there's still a big demand, and in other places because we're reliant to a large part for people coming here from other places to buy the housing stock.
And a lot of the demand's waiting on the interest rates, see what they do. Right. If they drop a little bit, they're going to start gobbling it up.
Because you afford the 6, 7 a little easier than you could the 8 as far as waiting and holding that mortgage long enough to be able to refinance it. That makes a big difference right now.
How are the numbers?
Without further ado,
since we're rolling right into it.
yes, we are. This week in real estate, there were 46 new listings came on the market, 2 commercial properties, 16 parcels of land. 28 homes came on the market, and they ranged in price from $89,000 to $729,000, and 4 are taking backups again. There were 40 sales, 1 commercial property, 11 parcels of land, 28 homes sold. They range in price from $40,000 to $449,000. There was a glitch with the computer, and I got to call her about that today. 7 properties expired, 20 had price changes. There were 40, and we still have 41 pending, residential pendings waiting to close. Currently, there's 319 homes on the MLS. Those are homes that you can walk in and buy. Right now, they're not under contract or anything else. Year to date, for 2023, there's been 958 homes have sold. The average sale price this year is $228,000 with 86 days on market. For 2022, there had been 1,070 homes that sold for an average sale price of $220,000 with 79 days on market. For 2021, there had been 1,151 sales with an average sale price of $200,000, and we've been in the thousands going back. But the average sale price has gone up every year over the past 5 years. People want to come here. You know, they want to be in God's country. They want to join in the fun, and everybody gets to come here and start their own life. You can start all over again. You can be anything you wanted to be. I had no idea that I would be selling real estate and helping people make life-changing decisions. But
I think you can look back now and say that was one of the best decisions.
It was no question. But I think
for the community,
I think that part of my skill set is the police and working at the United Center at the old stadium and things like that, and dealing with people the way I did. That really has helped us to get to where we are now. And my honey helps us to get there more than anything else.
Yeah. So she's the one that we talked about, the little feet under the water. That's her.
You see the duck just going like this, but those legs are going like crazy down below. That's my honey.
That's her.
Give her a call. Call Linda. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net, and buying, selling, whatever it is you're looking to do. She's done a number of good-sized commercial projects as well. She's trying to spread her wings a little farther because she doesn't have enough to do. She needs to keep taking on more projects. So,
she's the type that would have to be busy.
Of course.
She would go nuts.
We're down in Biloxi, and we're kind of, it's kind of like a retirement area down there too. And just kind of, what do you think about retirement? I says, I don't think about retirement at all because I know it's never going to happen. Give her a call, 870-405-0793. And we'll be right back right after this. Coach is here, ready to go.
Be right back.